And she's giving all these reasons for why we shouldn't have kids. What will my kinsmen say? So me, I'll be knacking. Nothing. Years and years of knacking.
Since when do you think I'm getting back in the gym after having baby?
Everyone does it.
Do you think I'm going to have a baby and go straight to gym?
I'm trying not to shout. I am trying to relax myself. I'm fed of it. Can't have it.
Welcome, guys. How you guys doing?
Really
We're good. We're doing well.
I heard you guys went to Egypt.
You did.
How was Egypt?
It was amazing, We saw the pyramid. First time ever.
Yeah?
Yes, it was lush, proper.
Were you guys staying in Cairo or something?
Yes, we were in Cairo.
Mike, when we were there, Mike got down on one knee and asked to do renewal of our vows.
Oh,
So
he did?
He did outside the pyramid. So, and then he decided that we would go and get his ring changed. So.
Oh wow, I can see you're wearing your ring.
Yeah.
Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad to see that. Well, you guys are welcome to today's session.
Thank you.
And as usual, no arguments, no talking above each other, right?
Yeah.
Remember that here is a safe space. Honesty is what we want, right?
Yeah.
And what we tend to achieve is peace at home. Very peaceful home. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. So, Mike, I'm gonna read your notes. You said, my wife is not looking to give me a seed anytime soon.
What?
So you mean she's not looking to give you a child anytime soon?
Yes. I honestly don't know what her reasons are. We are at a place where we are financially stable. We've been with each other for some time.
Yes.
And as an Igbo man, I expect that I would want to have children. My father would say that there's two reasons why people knack.
Okay.
Yeah, one is for recreation and the other is for reproduction.
Your father must be a funny man.
He knows his stuff. And we've been doing recreation for way too long.
Okay.
And now we're supposed to graduate into reproduction, and she's giving all these reasons for why we shouldn't have kids. So I'm fed of it. Can't have it.
So Chichi, he said you're giving reasons for why you cannot have kids. Do you have any health problem?
No.
Okay, so can you tell us why?
I just feel like I'm at a time in my life where my career is taking off. I've worked really hard on my body and I just feel so comfortable in our relationship where it's just us two for now. And I'm just not ready at this point in my life to bring a baby into the situation. Maybe it sounds a bit selfish, maybe I feel like if I become a mum, I lose what we have. Right now I have Myk just to myself, then I have to share Myk with a child.
Myk, how do you feel about that?
Just like she said, I feel it's selfish. I feel like children are a blessing.
He always said if he had a daughter, he would love his daughter more than his wife.
Everyone says
and that I would literally would not get a look in. And I expect that she should be a daddy's girl. She absolutely should. But I'm the one that's giving you. If you want me to give you your child, you should respect me as much as.
But I do respect you.
Yeah, but
what will my kinsmen say? So me, I'll be knacking. Nothing. Years and years of knacking. And do you expect me to say I will love my daughter any less? Of course, daughters are daddy's best friend. I said that, but that does not mean that she'll be removed from the picture. That does not mean I wouldn't achieve balance in what we have. I will still find balance.
Yeah,
but
do you know there's been so many conversations, oh, we have a baby, then you need to get back in the gym and you have to since when do you think I'm getting back in the gym after having a baby? Well, you think
everyone does it.
You think I'm gonna have a baby and go straight to gym?
I'm trying not to shout. I am trying to relax myself. I am trying to relax myself. I am actually trying to relax myself.
He thinks that I'm just gonna push out a baby and then 2 weeks later I have to get in the gym and get my ass back and get natural nice. For what? For you then to like knack again and then
knack again.
Impregnate.
This is someone who enjoys the knacking. He's saying knack again.
Yeah, but for me, it's pleasure. It's you. You just want a foundation.
Yes, but the foundation makes the pleasure better.
The pleasure better until I gain weight and then you like get in the gym.
See, a lot of people's had kids and they've worked their body. And I'm not saying go back in 2 weeks. I'm not saying go back in 2 weeks. You just put that sweetener there to make it seem like I'm just trying to drag you back in the gym. And that's not what I'm doing.
But that's exactly what you're doing. That's exactly what you said. Oh, just remember, babe, like if we have kids, you need to get back in the gym. Don't let yourself go.
Obviously, because most women have post-traumatic depression because of the what's it called? The body, because of having kids.
Do you know giving birth is the most traumatic thing a woman would ever go through?
I know that, but it's not something we cannot walk through
it's
together.
It's not that I don't want a baby with you. I do want us to have our own child.
As in 2050 now, this own child, 2050. By then I have white hair.
Okay, let's come back to the room, please. So Chichi, your point is you've worked on your body.
My career is
your
flying.
Career.
Are you gonna look after the baby so I can go back to work?
I will always look after the babies.
You can look after the babies. You can do nappies.
I can do all of that. Why do you think I crave babies?
Are you gonna start lactating milk too?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
All right. So you want babies because, according to what Chichi said, you want some kind of foundation.
With her, I thought it would be a good thing.
It will, and babe, I do want children out. You know, our baby would be absolutely stunning, but it has to be right. I know we've been together for a long time, and I know I'm not getting younger, and I know we're running out of time. But why is there so much pressure? The more pressure you put on me to have a baby, like, the more I withdraw. Let it happen. We're not using anything. It's not like we're not having fun.
When you're not relaxed for it, how does it happen? You have to relax into it for it.
But I think when we're having sex, for you, in your head, it is, I want a baby from this. For me, it's pleasure.
Well, like you said your father said 2 reasons for sex is reproduction and recreation. And you've been having recreation for years. You want the second reason, which is reproduction. I think you and Chichi needs to have a very meaningful conversation. I understand she has a career that is flying off now. I also understand that when you have a conversation and have an agreement, as a couple, you should come to terms with certain time limits and goals.
When we met, children were never on the cards. Myk was like, I just want to get married, I want my career, I want to be financially stable. I'm not even really sure I want kids. And it was never ever up for conversation.
We've done all of that. We're financially stable. We've done all of that.
But from going, I never want kids, to now I want kids.
I didn't say I never wanted kids, but it just never came into the conversation. But as you mature, you start to prioritize some things, and family and foundation and kids is one of those things.
But what if it can't happen? We've been having sex for so long and it's never happened.
We've not actively sought for it.
Actively, 4 hours.
4
Not
hours.
actively having sex.
Sought for kids. I'm not talking about the 4 hours.
You said we're not actively.
It's not even 4 hours. It's 2 hours. 2 hours.
It's 4 hours. 4 hours. 2 hours.
Okay, so let's let you guys go home and talk. Have a heart-to-heart talk about.
Myk doesn't do heart to heart. He gets mad when it comes to kids because it's something he wants so bad. He's not willing to listen to my side of the story
I've listened enough.
and see the attitude from him.
So Chichi, do you want kids at some
Yes,
point?
At some point.
Okay. Do you understand that the longer you wait, the more dangerous it is to have them,
Yes, I do.
health-wise?
Yeah.
So I think when you go home today, you people should put a time and say, okay, since your career is kicking off, let's take XYZ time, year, month.
But the thing is, doctor, like I said, we're not using anything. And if he released the pressure from me, the chances of it happening is, if it happened, I would be happy. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's happened, I don't want it.
That's
I
good
don't
to
need
know.
it. We're not being careful. Maybe release the pressure off me and it will happen.
Okay, I'll release everything.
Okay, he will release the pressure. I understand that. I hope we are on the same page with releasing.
Yeah, certainly, man.
I know what you two are on about.
Well,
Professional.
okay, great. So when you go home today, I suggest that you people talk through it, reduce the pressure, and when you are having this quality time with your wife, it shouldn't be about baby making. It's love making. And if
Yes.
anything comes out of it,
Aren't children made through love, not through pressure?
yes. So reduce the pressure and stop hampering on you want babies, because they would come. Like she said, you guys are not using protection. So since you're not using protection, that means she is willing to do it. Just turn down the pressure and I think it would come.
Exactly. If I didn't want a child with you, I would be taking some course of protection. And we're not. You're my husband and I love you so much, and there's nothing more that I would want to do than give you a child. But I'm not going to be forced into that.
Okay. So do we all agree that we have to turn down the pressure?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll turn down the pressure.
And the thing with the 4 hours, I think it is too much.
He has a lot of energy.
It's not 4 hours.
Doctor, it's fine.
Okay, we will stop here today, and another day we can continue with this hourly thing. I'll see you guys next week. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you for having
Thank
us,
you.
though.